Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Before we jump into the main portion of today's video, I wanted to sit down and film an introduction to give you guys some context on a few things that you're going to see in today's video. So as you guys can tell by the title, for today's video, I'm going to be sharing what I packed the boys for lunch this week for school versus what they actually eat of that. This is going to be a very real representation of toddler eating habits because some days I pack the boys lunch and they wind up eating the entire thing. Some days I pack them lunch and they just pick out the snacks. Other days I'll pack their lunch and they won't touch it at all. And I can even pack the same thing twice in a week and sometimes they will eat it and other times they won't. So this is going to be a very real representation of my twin toddlers' eating habits. Now the boys are 3.5. This is their second year in nursery school, and the school that the boys do go to, it does provide hot lunches if you apply for it and sign up for it. But like I just said, some days the boys don't wind up eating any lunch at all. And for me personally, with the price that hot lunch is for the year for their school, I would find it would be a big waste to be paying that and then the boys rarely touch what they are given. I can kind of pack a lunch that would guarantee they would at least eat something. And I also like to be able to see what they are eating of their lunch because their teacher does send home the leftovers at the end of the day. So I can at least gauge what they did eat that day and what I can expect going into dinner. So all that being said, I'm the type of parent that personally likes to pack their kids lunch 5 days a week. Now, the bento boxes that I do use to pack their lunch, I did go ahead and share those in a previous video. I just want to give you guys a quick update. I said in that video that the ones we used last year actually got warped pretty quickly into us using them from me washing them in the dishwasher, even though it stated that they were dishwasher safe. So I said I was going to keep you guys updated on the new ones that I picked up for this year if I found that they got warped or deformed in the dishwasher. And so far I've washed them in the dishwasher probably 6 to 7 times, and we haven't had any issues with them warping or deforming in any way, shape, or form. I can click the lid on all 4 sides pretty tightly and easily. I found with the ones that I used last year, it had gotten increasingly hard to clip it closed because the lid was kind of stretching and warping in the heat of the dishwasher. So I quickly wanted to update you guys on that. I will go ahead and link the bento boxes that I used down below. I'll link the boys' sippy cups, their lunch boxes, their backpacks, anything that I featured in today's video, I will link down below so that if you guys are in the market for anything, all of the things that I use, I really recommend so you guys are able to shop what I have if you guys are interested. Also, the bento boxes that I do use, they come with 5 compartments. And like I said, I can kind of customize their lunch to make sure they eat at least 1 or 2 things. With the 5 compartments, I typically pack a main portion to their lunch. So that's like a sandwich, a pouch, which is normally like an applesauce or a yogurt, a fruit, a snack, and then there is a small little section of the bento box that I'll throw in like a treat, an extra snack, or honestly leave it empty if I can't think of a 5th thing to pack for them. But packing such a variety for them, like I said, guarantees that they will at least eat 1 or 2 things, and I can ensure that they're not going to be hungry during their school day. So I think that's everything that I have to say for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. We're going to jump into it, and you guys are going to get to see what I packed for the boys for lunch this past week at school and what they ate of it. Okay, today is Monday, so for lunch today I packed a grilled cheese. The boys each get a half of a sandwich, and then I cut that into little halves. They're getting some pretzel sticks as their snack, some green grapes as their fruit, and an applesauce as their side. Normally I would put something else in here, but I don't think I'm going to today. There's nothing really that I can put in there. I would put like a cheese stick normally, but the boys are having grilled cheese, so I think we're going to leave this little 5th compartment empty today. So here's Jack and here's Ben, and then I'll show you guys what they eat of it when they get home. Okay, today is not a great start to the week. As you can see, Jack did not eat his grilled cheese. He probably had a handful of grapes, like 3 maybe. some pretzels, and an applesauce. Ben had his applesauce and all of his grapes, but did not really touch his pretzels or his grilled cheese. I have no idea why. They usually eat a little bit better than this, so not a great start to the week, but this is what they ate of their lunch on Monday. Okay, for lunch today, it is Tuesday. As you saw yesterday, the boys did not do so well, so I packed completely different variety today for them to try. So they're having some of this cinnamon toast. This is just by, I believe, Pepperidge Farms. I actually use this toast to make French toast, and it's so good, but with butter, it's also really good. So they're having some cinnamon toast with butter, about 2.5 to 3 little pieces of some graham cracker. These have been a new favorite of the boys. These are some vanilla yogurt covered raisins, these mini snacks. I picked these up yesterday at the grocery store when I was getting some stuff for dinner. I figured I would try these. The boys do like regular raisins, but I thought it was more of a treat to get the yogurt covered ones. So that's what's in that middle compartment. They're each having half a clementine. I have the little slices cut in half for them, and then of course an applesauce. I always pack some sort of pouch, mainly an applesauce, because they keep better and don't have to be cold with an ice pack, because I know at the very least they will eat the pouch every single day, so I know that they have somewhat of substance in their stomach. Like yesterday, both of them, you guys saw, ate their applesauce over anything else, so I always pack an applesauce. So this is their lunch for Tuesday. I also always pack them water in their sippy cups. I forgot to show that yesterday, so I'm gonna get this stuff closed up and in their lunch boxes, and then I'll show you guys what they eat of this after school. Okay, so for Tuesday, as you guys can see, the boys did so much better on this meal. Ben wound up eating everything that I packed for him today. Jack only left his graham crackers and some of these yogurt covered raisins. I thought he would like these, and he ate them yesterday, but towards the end of the pack he told me that he was getting sick of them, so I think next week I'll just get regular raisins because I know both the boys will eat those. But he ate all of his toast, all of his clemmies, all of his applesauce per usual, so I'm really happy with how they did for Tuesday. Okay, so for Wednesday's lunch, I packed the boys a sunflower butter and jelly sandwich. Their school is nut-free, so I used this sunflower butter I just get from Stop and Shop. And then for the jelly, I use this Nature's Promise organic triple berry fruit spread, and then just the Nature's Own honey wheat bread for their bread. One second. Okay, like I was saying, for their snack, they're getting some Pirate's Booty. For their fruit, they're getting some green grapes and applesauce per usual. And then I am packing those yogurt covered raisins again. I did save Jack's from yesterday. I just threw them in a Ziploc bag and then re-gave them to him today. I doubt he'll eat them. I don't know why. They're really not his favorite, but Ben really likes them, so I'm going ahead and packing them again just in case either of them want them. So this is Wednesday's lunch, and I'll show you guys again after school what they wind up eating. Okay, we just got home from school pickup. The boys are having a snack and I'm cleaning out lunch boxes, and as expected, Jack did not eat any of these yogurt covered raisins, so today I will toss these out. He also did not eat any of his PB&J. He goes through phases with sandwiches, and clearly he's not feeling the sandwiches this week, so he did not eat any of his PB&J, but he did have his applesauce, his grapes, and his Pirate's Booty. And then Ben, he had one half of his sandwich and like one bite of this one, applesauce, raisins, and Pirate's Booty. So pretty good. This is like baseline. Like I said, if I can get them to eat at least 2 things, I think it's a success. So he did good, and this is what they ate for Wednesday. Okay, today's Thursday. We're almost done with the school week. For lunch today, I packed the boys a piece of bagel. Jax has cream cheese and Ben's is plain since he doesn't like anything on his bagels. In this middle part here, they have some blueberries and raspberries. They have some veggie sticks as their snack, as well as some graham cracker. That is what Ben requested in this little corner, and I know he might not eat his bagel. He's kind of finicky with bagels, so he'll eat this graham cracker hopefully, and then per usual applesauce and their water. So this is their lunch for Thursday. We're almost through the school week. Like I said, today's Thursday, and little Jack ate nothing, and I kind of had a feeling that this was going to happen today. He had his applesauce, so at least he had that, and he told me he had a few veggie sticks, but he ate maybe one bite of his bagel and none of his graham cracker. And I kind of had a feeling that this was going to happen. I think he's coming down with a cold. I thought Ben was coming down with a cold last week. His throat hurt for like one day, but then he was fine after that. But I think Jack is coming down with that cold because this morning he had no appetite, and clearly now no appetite. So this is what Jack ate of his lunch. Ben did a little bit better than Jack. Like I guessed, Ben did not eat any of his bagel. I kind of thought that was going to happen. Actually, he had one bite of his bagel, but he had his applesauce, he had his graham cracker, he had one raspberry and like 3 grapes, and he had his veggie sticks. So this is Thursday's lunch. Tomorrow is our last day. I'm packing one of their favorite things tomorrow for lunch, so hopefully we will end the week on a high note, but this is what the boys ate for Thursday. Okay, for lunch today, I'm packing one of the boys' favorite things to eat. Baby, I'm not gonna push you. They love French toast, and it's normally a breakfast thing, but I decided to pre-make this yesterday, and they had it for breakfast yesterday, but then I saved the extra for lunch for today. So I went ahead and cut up their French toast into these little sticks. I just used the Pepperidge Farm cinnamon bread, and then of course egg, milk, and cinnamon to make their French toast. So I cut it into little strips so that they could dip it into these little cups that I put the... Yours is in this, baby. I'm not opening it up again. You have to open it at school. I put their little syrup in these little cups that come with their lunchbox so that it won't spill. So they have French toast and dippy. They're also getting Pirate's Booty, clementine, and then of course another applesauce. So baby, it's packed in here so it doesn't spill. Don't spill it. Gotta ask somebody for help at school to open it, okay? So this is their lunch for Friday. I think that they'll do really well. I know, because it's like thick syrup. I think they're going to do really well with today's meal, so we'll see when they get home from school. But this is what they have packed for Friday. I really thought we were going to end this week on a high note, but as you guys can see, they didn't eat all their lunch. Ben had his applesauce and all of his French toast, which is pretty good. I do wish he ate some of his fruit, but he did not. Jack had all of his applesauce and I think 3... What, baby? Okay, sit down. I'll be in 1 second. 3 pieces of French toast. I think I packed like 6. I had to move something for Jack, but he had 3, I think, pieces of French toast. Again, no clementine and no Pirate's Booty. So, like I said, this is a real representation of toddler eating habits with them, you know, picking what they want, not always eating it all. Sometimes they eat it all. Like on Tuesday, I think it was, they ate all of their lunch. But yeah, this is what they ate for Friday. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I packed the boys for lunch this past week versus what they actually ate of it. Let me know in the comment section down below, what is your toddler's favorite meal that you pack for lunch so that I can get even more ideas for lunches to pack the boys for the school year. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.